Mr. Gupta, if you look at the balance sheet, cash is down, payables are up, and inventory levels inched higher. What's the reason? And are Dish and City payments on schedule?
So if you see, let me take, one by one. So if you see our inventory levels, over the last, from FY22 to now, have increased by about 500 crores. So, that's not a very high increase. But on a quarter-on-quarter basis, yes, the increase looks higher because a lot of delivery, which were earlier in advances because of the delayed completion have come in this quarter. But overall, in the last 2 years, we have only increased the overall inventory and advances by about 500 crores. That's one. Secondly, I'm keeping a very close watch on inventory levels, and as a strategy, we're not going to let the inventory go much higher. We will, we are going to amortize as much as we are going to, increase the inventory on a quarter basis. So inventory levels should pretty much, remain there. And on the Dish and City, yes, we have been receiving, receivables from Dish as per the payment plan. The overall outstanding has reduced from 5.8 billion to 2.7 billion. So not only are we receiving the current billing, we are also receiving the part of the old, and all the payments are coming as per the payment plan. City, we have mentioned before also, it's on cash and carry basis, so that remains on cash and carry basis.
Okay, Rohit, your overall TV market share has gone down despite the new launches. So what's the average run rate of content investment in terms of TV and digital OTT ZEE5, and what are the sustainable margin levels as well?
So we have been making investments in content, and for the right reasons. Obviously we have been affected by pandemic, and a lot of delays in shows, etc. have happened. We have gained share in Hindi, which is a very good sign. So that's good. We also remain leaders in Kannada, in Odia, and in Telugu. So these are our strong markets, and we are improving and making investments in key markets like Marathi, Tamil, etc., and of course Hindi. So we'll continue to do that. We'll continue to make content investments in these key markets, and the amount of investments will remain pretty much what we have made in the last few quarters.
All right, Rohit, before we let you go, we want some concrete numbers. So let me try again. What kind of ad revenue growth are you looking at for FY23? And also on the subscription side as well, what can we look at? Give us a sense in terms of margins. And, just finally, I want to understand, when can we expect the Sony Zee regulatory approvals to come in?
So let me just take the last one first. So as far as the merger is concerned, we have already signed the definitive agreement with Sony, and that happened in December 2021. We have filed with the stock exchanges, and the approval process, is going on. We are going to, file the CCI also soon, and then there will be an NCLT, approval process which will go on. So we really hope that all this will complete by the H2 of this year. As far as numbers are concerned, quite frankly, it's very difficult to give any guidance at this point of time, considering the uncertainty on NTO 2.0 and the impact of COVID that we have seen, and we'll be in a better position to give, guidance on margin by the end of quarter 4.
Mr. Gupta, thanks very much for joining us. Great to speak with you, as always. Good luck. Thank you for taking the time to answer those questions. We'll take a very quick break here. The first